Catherine, speak in the mic, see if you can hear yourself.
Am I going to Scarborough Fair? It's low. It is low. I can hear myself, but it's just quiet.
Bring the levels up.
Sorry, say it again.
I can bring the levels up.
Is that something we could do now, or do you want to do it in post?
It's just as long as it's not a hissing sound, a loud hissing sound in the background.
I can't hear hissing. I have to focus.
Alright. Catherine?
Yep, I'm making sure this doesn't drop or fall.
How thin is my body to be fitting in there like this? Like, wait a sec.
At least you just slot into my gaming slot, by the way.
This is your gaming slot?
Yeah.
Well, you picked an actually good place to slot.
I did.
To slot.
If I was a man,
you ain't gaming, you slotting.
I would have many babies. No. When I discovered that when I got mates over to sleep over, instead of leaving it, I moved the sofa over to that side and then put the 2 tatami mats down, and then I can put down like a mattress, whatever, and it's actually like quite a chill. It's just the only problem when that goes over there, it's so hard to see TV. You're like, I tried it. It's not cool. Otherwise, I would have left that over there.
Where was the TV back in the day?
Here.
Like lower down.
Yeah.
And whoever's over there was just like craning over like.
That was me. Usually I was on the floor.
You keep saying that. You just remember losing.
You and Marisha had the
you
sofa.
had it most. You had it
Dad
most.
was there.
No,
you had it most.
No, you had it most.
You are Alex. Stop rewriting history.
Problem is, right,
Listen, just because I have short-term memory loss.
You remember how you used to lose all the time.
Alex, just because I have short-term memory loss doesn't mean I don't remember the fact that you won most of the time.
You need to paint a picture for
Marisha
people.
didn't even get to play because she was the youngest. So
you have to paint a picture. You have to paint a picture.
She assured a spot.
All right. So this what we're arguing about. Welcome to the Weviewd podcast, as we're recording.
A brother and sister podcast where we talk about movies and TV shows.
And other shit.
Yeah, and other shit.
Oh, we can't swear in the first minute. No, we can. It's not YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, imagine like I don't know.
A living room.
What shape is this living room?
This is
trapezoid? No, it's.
I would say this is like a rectangle living room with a bay window.
Yeah. Rectangle, bay window, setback bits
with a fireplace,
chimney breast. Yeah.
Very Victorian-esque.
Yeah. Right. And so in one of the recesses by the chimney breast, there was a set of shelves and a television in front of that. Right.
Yes.
And that would be adjacent to the window on its left, and then on the other side of that window would be Dad's seat, right?
Yeah, that's where Dad sat.
Dad sat there in his own chair. No, one long chair.
It was one long, I think it was a 4-seater.
I think it was 3-seater, actually. There's 3 cushions, but Dad took up 2.
Yeah, Dad took up 2. and then there was the spot next to Dad, because Dad was so big, he was so warm.
Yeah,
and that was like just ideal prime spot, you know.
Yeah, it's a prime spot. It's a prime spot. I don't care how old you are. Like, it's prime spot,
prime
right?
spot.
If you moved to
Yeah.
go to the toilet from that spot,
there's 3 of us, okay? There's 3
gone.
kids.
If you move from that spot, like, if you get sent on an errand,
Can you go get a juice?
You
Can you go
knew
get
that
this?
was like,
Get nourishment, you know.
You gotta pretend to be asleep.
Dude. I think when we were younger and smaller, you could fit 2 people next to Dad. But as we got older and bigger, it was like a 1 person next to Dad.
Thing is, that wasn't like that when I was living here as a kid.
Yeah.
It's only after we moved out.
Yes.
Because
it's when we started spending the weekends at Dad's.
As a kid, there was more chairs.
Yes, yeah.
And probably it would a bit more less toxic in terms of fighting over.
Yeah,
seating.
yeah. And actually, it does say something about us being like, children of like 2 households, and then figuring out where our place is in proximity to that parent.
Well, it's like also I think what Dad was also doing was fostering a competitive sense.
Yeah, I suppose they
a bit of drive, something that probably he didn't have, and
I think maybe he did have like with his siblings. Like, imagine, there's 6 guys and 1 girl in one household. There's a lot of competition there.
But I never saw it within him in terms of versus
I think
anyone.
He just wasn't in the game. The rest of them weren't.
So he wasn't competitive. That's my argument.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
And he's trying to instill something he didn't have.
Maybe.
In his kids, because his siblings have managed to do well from being competitive. Because sometimes competition can mean drive.
Yes, it can, actually.
But, like, if used well as a tool, I mean, I hate someone who's just like, I remember it's always the short guys, but they always walk up to me and goes, "I could have you," you know. I'm like, "Have me where, bro?"
You know what? Alex, that just brings up such a memory because it's so weird. Yesterday, I was going through a little hole because I was trying to find a Facebook message from back in the day.
An old message.
Yeah. So I was scrolling down. I went through my archives, scrolling down, and I saw my ex-boyfriend. Okay, fucking Mike. I saw.
No, his name's Mike.
Yeah,
you didn't see your ex-boyfriend fucking a guy called Mike.
No.
This is clear to help, yeah.
No, I saw Mike. I saw the the Facebook chats we used to have. I thought, let me go back to see what our relationship was like, whatevs. And scrolling through it, I'm like, this is 2006, 7, and 8. A good 20 years ago now, almost.
Not even, but yeah.
Almost.
Shit.
And
yeah.
I'm just like, wow, I was such a fucking drama queen. We were both freaking. We were what, huh?
Feels like 25 years ago.
Oh god, he's freaking me out. I was like, it's definitely not 25. I'm like, shit. But all I'm saying is, it was very dramatic. It made me go wow. The memories that we do have may not have been what actually had happened.
Yeah.
One, I even showed Tahira some of it, and one comment I have, I'm like, don't contact me. But if you don't, and I just left it like that. I was like, don't you contact me, but if you don't contact me, ... and I left it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm such a drama
I've just got my forehead, my hand on my forehead, you're actually causing me stress. You know what, right? The problem is, if I'd seen that, I'd take his side and shit. I'd be like, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what to do, bro. I don't have to mess with her. She's your girlfriend, bro. She's my sister, but I help her out when she's in trouble, but I don't do nothing else.
The only reason why I brought this up is because, Mum said that Mike had that sort of personality with you. I could take you. I'm so strong. Da 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 da.
Oh yeah, but he did that with everyone.
Exactly. He was that sort of guy. Look at me. I'm chest
But you remember,
up.
I went out with him a lot.
Yeah.
When he was chilling out at home and was in bed, I'd take him out to the pub or whatever.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "Oh, I'm a kickboxer. I thought London would be harder." Da, da, da. No, I said, "Bro, everyone's just chilling out here, bro. It's not about fighting here."
Yeah.
It's I'm so surprised. It was one of those things where it's always been ready for a scrap, and I'm like, I could take you to those places where you can always be ready for a scrap, but you lose.
Big
Because
time.
you're a greasy white boy. You're not gonna get very far if I take you to a deep, darker state in Peckham and leave you there, bro.
You don't even have to go Peckham. You just have to go to fucking Kilburn. That's it.
We're trying to be less geographic specific. So I picked a place very far away.
Take him to Brixton, because back in the day, Brixton was hard. Hackney was hard. Remember?
Hackney was a dark place.
Do not go down Hackney.
The thing is, if we gone at Hackney, we'd have had a fun time, because that was the early days of Dalston and that.
Dude,
if I'd known myself, I would have been out there.
Do you remember? I used to go out King's Cross, but I was the end of it still being grotty.
What the fuck's in King's Cross to do?
No, when it used to be grotty, when the Scala was there, when Bagsy was there, it was all warehouses.
I never went to a Bagsy.
I went to a Bagsy's once.
I thought it was closed by the time I turned 18.
No, it was still open. And I wasn't 18 when I went. I was about...
That's why.
Because this was I just started A-levels.
I think you've been to more places because I was 18.
Yeah.
You just coming together.
You got me in, mate. You got me in. And also, low-cut dress.
Breaking the law.
They were all a bunch of perks.
Well, no, it's just... Do you know what, man? A place without any women in is a horrible place to be. It's it's almost like...
What, a place with what?
No women.
With no women, like a sausage fest.
Yeah, you can say a sausage fest.
It's so weird how much I love sausage, and then to say that, just, I would love to go to a sausage fest.
A schnitzel...
a schnitzel celebration.
A schnitzel gathering.
A gathering of schnitzels. So... Back to our movies and TV show podcast.
Yeah, back to the main topic of what we normally speak about.
I'm just going to move that there.
I was just looking at what my notes were saying.
Yes, my notes are over there in fingertip reach. All right, so Alex.
We'll start with saying we've watched, or saying that...
we could say what happened to you this week, and then... Because we've been gone for the last 2 weeks, so... what's happened to you, and then we can go into...
What's the date today? Today's the 1st of November.
1st of November.
That's too late.
No, man. I go all day.
Okay, well...
You know, Americans don't have that.
What?
So I've been pinch punching this one. She's looking at me like, what?
Catherine, English people don't have it. It's only our family that does that.
Alex, I swear down. Bare people do pinch punch first day of the month.
Well, they're cool people then.
Yeah, they're the cools.
Like,
Descendants
how
from
many cool
Jamaicans.
Americans have you met?
Actually, every American I've met has been cool, except for the racist ones.
The ones that travel.
Yes.
Can you draw the curtain? Because I cannot see.
Oh, sorry. Is it that one or is it that one?
That one first
Okay,
one.
hopefully it doesn't come down.
I feel like James Brown in fucking...
It's not that one.
Both of them. It's moving along with the curtain.
I thought the sun would be down by now.
Oh, Blues Brothers. James Brown and Blues Brothers. God damn. Should I just look away from the thing? It's just right there in the middle of... Oh, you've drawn both curtains and it's still just like...
How's that?
It's Catherine. It's like a nosy neighbour looking over the over the.
Is that okay?
Over the fence, like what's going on over there?
Alex,
Catherine,
yes or no?
Can you not see the light on my face? You made the room so dark that the only bit of light in the room is...
I'm just like, oh, my computer's really dark.
I can see the light.
You're still blinded. You're still blinded. Where's my phone? I need to take a picture.
I'm just going to use my cup.
Where is my phone?
I don't care.
Wait one sec. We'll just have to like...
Wait 1 sec. I have to take a photo. You got too comfortable. Wow, I look like a proper like African dictator. Like, why didn't you tell me harder?
I swear, I take the best selfies of you.
Best selfie. If you take my selfies, they're no longer a selfie. They're just a portrait.
How's that?
Perfect.
Okay. Do you want to turn the light on there?
Kathleen.
Yes,
No, I like the dark talk.
Yes, Alex.
So
okay.
We're back in, yeah.
Yes.
All right, Kathleen.
Alex, what's been going on? 1st of November. How have you been?
I've been fine. I've been just a bit coffee, I've got a blocked nose, obviously.
Obviously.
Can I ask you, Kathleen?
Yes, Alex.
If your partner started an OnlyFans,
yeah,
without telling you,
ooh,
would you have a problem with that?
Okay, is it an OnlyFans where where there's participants with them or just them? And what type of OnlyFans are they?
This
full
is day
like
one,
rated?
the first minute you just found out.
But is it like
you got to ask more questions? Is that
yeah,
what
I want to know. Is it X-rated or is it just titillation? Firstly, I would be like, why did you keep it a secret? That's the thing that would plague me. I'm like, why did you not tell me? Did you not think I would be supportive of you wanting to do something like this? You know, I have so much respect for people in the sex work industry. I just think that you should let your partner know so that they're aware. Yeah,
because like if you're going into a relationship with someone that's in the sex industry, you have to like have like all cards on the table, knowing what you're going to be in for, because everybody catches feelings, whether it's more feelings or less.
And also it's honesty at the end of the day. Like, you know, imagine you're walking along and someone who's a fan of your partner is like, oh my God, you're so amazing, da 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 da, you know? Or even a family member at a picnic is like, yo, do you know what? Like, I just seen this person's da da da. You just need to know. So
the reason I bring this up is because there's this lady whose husband is an ex-NBA player. And she has just told him, or he's just found out that she started an OnlyFans page.
Oh, shit.
And the guy looks like he's even in his late 40s, early 50s. It's been a while since he played basketball, like 90s. And she looks like, you know, mid-40s, whatever. Yeah. And she used to be an adult star.
Okay.
So that's where...
So she used to be in the sex industry?
Yeah.
Well, like, you know, come on. What did you expect? Like, OnlyFans got big, and it's a great way to make money on the side. So, you know, if she doesn't have to do, like, person-to-person stuff anymore, she could do it online and manage her own content and not have to pay an agent, manager, da-da-da. Why not?
But it's one of those... The thing is, my problem is, it's one of those things that if a man did it the other way, it probably... More people would probably say it's like a big red flag that he's lying that much to you. Whereas her argument was, it's my body, my rules, my this, my that sort of thing.
I agree with that, but I think equality is the best thing. It is her body, it is her right to do what she wants with her body. I just think it's a courtesy to your partner to let them know that you're doing something like that, so public, so that they can be aware of it. They can't control what you do. It's just so that it's like open information.
I like to say if you was married, you'd have like some kind of like not control, but like an input or say in what the other person's doing with themselves, just because of longevity and health and stuff.
I don't know.
Like if
I
you
don't
was
know if
drinking too much.
Yeah, yeah.
If you was drinking too much, and or you was taking too many drugs, I feel like as a partner, I would do my best to get you out of that situation.
Yeah, but that's different, Alex. I would
That's
say
what I'm saying. But the argument was my body, my control.
Yeah,
I
but
choose
the thing
what
is,
I do with it.
The my body argument, I feel, really comes from like the abortion argument. You know.
Yeah, but you can't
my
use
body,
it for
my
one
choice.
thing and just not use it for other. That's
It's
inconsistent.
True. It's true,
and
but
you won't get away with that in a normal.
But
world.
Alex, like, when it's to do with your body and what you want to do with it, I get it. But there's certain things which are on the moral end of things, and things that are illegal. You know. Like, I'm really sorry. I'm trying
No. It's moving with when I move. The sun's moving with me.
If I had a clip, this sunbeam in Alex's face.
No, sorry.
Should be like, wait,
I got
okay.
a hat.
Alex, I did it.
So wait, no. All right, go back. We were just saying.
Okay, I'm saying that if it's illegal or an addiction, then I think someone should jump in and get involved.
You said moral just now, though.
Yeah.
You changed your mind because
being alcoholic
is not the most moral thing to do.
Depends on whose morals.
Yeah, well, the drugs depends on whose morals.
No, drugs are illegal.
Kathleen, prostitution is illegal.
No, it's not. It's not illegal.
It's illegal for me.
Soliciting prostitution.
Yeah,
Yeah, but doing it is not illegal. In fact, it's protected under sex work. So it's not illegal.
No, in Britain, it's different.
So if
but it's still morally questionable.
Depends
Kathleen.
on the person.
Kathleen, exactly.
Depends on the person.
So let's take your morals, throw them out the window for a second.
Yes.
And let's not say that your morals are the perfect morals or my morals.
Oh yeah, of course
morals,
not.
Right?
Yeah, we're our own
Let's
people.
say in the world of how bad things are, sex work and doing drugs are on the same side or opposing to going to church and praying all night. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So why? That's how I would frame it. Like, if I was taking my morals out of it, looking at society and what people say is what I've said. What about what? Yeah, what?
I keep saying
I've been saying like too much. Like.
Oh man, we need to change our lingo.
90s kid.
Kid, you fucking kid.
But I'm saying like.
Chicken and gaan hoog.
If there's certain things that everyone should have the right to do, no matter what,
yes.
and no matter how morally questionable it is, it should be up to them to know whether they've gone too far or not. I'm saying to you that if I needed a intervention for my bad behaviour, I expect my loved ones to try and pull me out of it.
Yeah.
Like throw a bucket over me, like make me think clearly. Do you know what I mean? Proverbial bucket. Why does that not apply to the sex work then?
I think that, like we said, morals jump in. Morals and also like standards of living jump in, you know. Everyone's different. I look at a lot of black women who live in Atlanta, for instance, who are on Love and Hip Hop. I look at them and doing their own thing and thinking that's a different life. That's a different mode of existence that I don't necessarily feel is best for me, you know? So I think it comes back to this situation of she should have told him. Yeah. She should have been open and clear in her communication. That's a relationship issue, you know? No, and the worst thing is to be caught out, because then it looks like she's hiding it, and that's where her morals are askew. Do you know what I mean?
But she did a video where he finds out, like, that woman who did the video in the car on the date.
Yeah.
Listen to that as like, look, everyone.
Oh.
And I mean, like, why is it just black women doing this at the moment? Like,
I think it's black women who are the ones being caught. Or the ones that are mainly blown up. It's. I don't think it's just black women, and I think maybe it's our algorithms. We see a lot of black featured things.
No, this went viral. I saw this on multiple different podcasts.
Oh Jesus!
That's what I'm saying. And so did the other one.
Yeah.
The other one made mainstream news where they got the date. The date. They got them to meet up again.
Yeah.
And like, she was very apologetic because actually, when I watched the whole thing, when he explained what he expected, and he started driving off, she was already very apologetic. that woman who was like,
Yeah.
I can't believe he's taking me to the
Chili's or something. Yeah, Cheesecake Factory, yeah.
He was like, well, you had expectations, I had expectations too. And of course, we'll have to manage those expectations. But like, and so once he made his point, he already started driving. And I was like, if I'm sure they would have still gone on a date but it's the filming of it which is putting them on blast.
It's the humiliation of it. It's the same with that woman who had so many oysters. She had like 4 plates of 12 oysters, and like her date was meant to be them going out for drinks and snacks to get to know each other, but there was a deal, 12 oysters on a plate for $15 or something, and so she ordered 4 plates, and you can see it. She filmed the whole thing of her, like, she didn't share these oysters. She was just slurping them back. It was almost ASMR. I think I said it to you, Alex.
I remember seeing this.
ASMRing.
Didn't
all
he
these
just
oysters.
walk away or something like that? Or...
Guy went to the toilet, paid his part, which was the drink. You know, he paid for his drink, and was like, and he left. And she got like a few other little snacks, and was like, "Where is he?" And man's gone. Man's gone. You know. Pew! So
I think that was a bad date on her part.
Yeah, exactly.
1 plate I would have paid for, like, but 4.
No.
That's
First
like...
date. And I going back to your comment of why is it always black women? I think we're just the ones that make the bigger news. You know, I think this sort of thing happens quite a lot. But like black women are humiliated a lot, or are humiliating themselves a lot. So it's just.
But then you've got Karens, man. There's a whole name for these white women that are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just that there's so many of them, even in this country. Like, I feel like the fact there is a Karen. Someone said Karen was a racist term to me the other day.
You know what? You can tell them like that. Shut the fuck up, and you know, just shut the fuck up. Because black people for ages have been saying that the whole Lucretia, that was Shawanda, all those like anecdotes that were used during the 90s to describe black women. Those were terrible, and we said those were used in a racist.
They're derogatory. They're derogatory by race. So racist.
You. And Karen isn't necessarily a white woman. She isn't necessary. It's just that there's certain white women who emulate that Karenness. I would say our own mother is a Karen, and Mum even said that she was a Karen. She has Karen-like moments. I'm like, yeah.
My definition of Karen is different from everybody else's definition.
Hit me.
Of Karen.
What's your definition?
My definition of Karen is someone that goes out of their way.
Oh.
Like, walks along the road and is looking for things to like.
To bitch about.
And put correct. Like, because the first ones were about people trying to make some money or have a good time.
Yeah.
And someone like, no, you can't do that. And in fact, I'm going to call the police.
You can't be barbecuing right here.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm angry at those kind of people, not the people that are just moany bitches, like, and entitled. I think it's put the term.
Also, there's a difference between an entitled person and a Karen.
Very much so.
Okay, cool. I'd merged them into the same thing.
But that's
because
what
a Karen.
Is. That's what.
Because a Karen is an entitled older woman. Usually, they're over 35. Entitled older woman.
But like, there's black people that do that, and I wouldn't call them a Karen but the internet calls them a Karen. And I my definition is definitely from the original ones of like, someone's willing just to call the police on you.
Yeah, because you're standing outside the house and they're like, why are you outside my house? You know, this isn't your neighborhood. We don't know you. It's like, I was just checking my phone for the map to see which direction they're going.
Sir,
yeah, like, who are you?
The people that think that no matter what you do, the police will always be on their side.
Yes.
The police are their personal bodyguards.
Yeah, basically.
Because it's happened once or twice, you know, and like. That woman with the phone that attacked the boy in the hotel a few years ago.
Yeah, the one. The phone Karen who then did an interview with Gail.
Yeah.
And her hat, she had daddy.
Yeah.
And apparently she had done things before, you know, and she had a DUI.
Her and her mum got arrested in the petrol station.
Yeah.
And
she was like, she said that to Gail. She was like, stop. I was like, yo.
The hand. that was hilarious. She put her hand out to the news reporter, like, and her lawyer was like, "Please don't stop."
Yeah, just stop.
I was more interested in watching the lawyer.
The lawyer was so stressed.
She's like, "I'm so sorry."
That was
right.
That was beautiful.
Let's get back to talking about some normal shit.
Wait. That was such a good. Can I say what gossip that I've heard?
Yeah, go on. Let's say
Mate, all right. There's something wrong with me right now because on TikTok I'm drawn into East Asian people who do not appreciate black people talk. So there's loads of moments I've been pulled into, like comments, like there's these guys, British born Asians who are like probably in their mid-20s who speak in a roadman like accent, and people always say that they sound black, and they're like, it's not black, it's just the accent of my area. Like, why is everyone saying that I sound black? And
that's
I'm like,
what I've always said, yeah.
But I'm like, I got really pissed off because I was like, do you not know your culture? Do you not know your history? Like, you're from this part of London and you're this like class, you probably went to this school. That language that you're speaking, that accent comes from X, Y, and Z, you know? And it really made me go like, sorry, am I taking crazy pills? It's like someone being born in Manchester having then a Manchester accent, and then when they're on the phone, people assume they're white. I'm like, yeah, you have a Manchester accent because you live in Manchester, and most people there are white. You know, race and accents can very much be linked, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just people's perception of that accent, you know?
Well, I feel like sometimes you could say that the new London accent for the youth man them is appropriation, like,
big time,
from one of the smallest demographics.
Bruv. I just want to.
Bruv.
It's just like, if you think about it, Alex, in terms of black people, Jamaicans and Caribbeans is such a small percentage with the fucking biggest impact on fucking culture of the youth, and it's so annoying when people like don't give us our dues or our credit. I'm saying, like I did something, but I didn't do nothing.
I'll tell you what, Gavin, they're chucking us out. They're evicting us now.
Dude, like,
they took all our stuff and evicted us.
Where's all the Caribbeans? We're gone. And the other thing that pissed me off is like, this person said on TikTok, like, yeah, I love like Korean streetwear. It's so original, And then someone commented like,
just 90s streetwear.
It's 90s black streetwear.
It's just 90s black streetwear.
Why are you getting so? And then I went into their comments, and oh my god, it was just full of like Koreans, Chinese, Asian Americans, British Americans. Like, no, it's Koreans. You know, it's an original piece. It's called streetwear. What you're talking about? Why are you always bringing black people into it? And I was like, oh my god, know your culture, know where your things come from, know where things are influenced. I got so like angry, and it's something so small. I don't know, maybe I hadn't had my coffee yet.
Well, because I feel like sometimes we're misconstruing race and ethnicity here, like I feel and culture. I feel like there's a whole mix up where, because you could be Korean in ethnicity and race, but American or British in nationality. I feel like, you know, to be black is one of many different things. I also feel that how Jamaican are we if we're wearing the clothes we wore in the 90s and went back to Jamaica, and what they make of us there, we wouldn't be classed as Jamaicans. So we either have to sever, conform, or amalgamate.
Yeah. I think the problem is that you know, I think people need to know where things come from, and it's very vexing when people don't, and they like.
It's the ignorance that hurts. The ignorance that hurts, Kathleen.
Yeah, it's the ignorance. That's it. And I'm like, how dare you take something from somewhere or be influenced by something and not give them a pat on the back to say, yeah, this is where I got it from. You know, and it just reminds me of the time when I went to Korea, and I freaking loved it there. But there was this sense of, I love your black culture, because they couldn't figure out if I was from Britain or America. I love your black culture, but you as a black person, you know, like there's this whole thing in Korea of black things, yes, black people no.
Yeah, no, I can see that. It's like,
and I fucking hate it.
I see that, and it's not unless you're like a Will Smith level black person,
straight up,
that they give you any credit. But Kathleen, it's because their society, and correct me if I'm wrong, society is based on like the darker you are, the more working class, the more field
Yeah,
hand
yeah,
person
colorism,
you are.
100%. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's something that takes a while to get out of the system.
Yeah, and I think in terms of industrialization, like Korea, like exploded, you know, in terms of like coming from a rural ex-colony of Japan, you know,
Yeah.
post World War II to like, I think they're the seventh biggest economy. You know, South Korea just exploded. So I get it, I do get it, but like they're also super conservative. They're very like things must, you know, look like us to be successful, or you must be from a certain family, or
No, like
They're
I said,
so
they
strict.
if you break a law in another country, you can still be prosecuted for it back in Korea. I've said that many times. It's a very strange concept. But then also, any bit of green space they plant in the cities, that's such a weird concept to me. Like any little thing that's green, they plant something there, whether it's flowers or something to eat.
Well, that's good.
Oh, if they don't do that here, every little corner,
No.
every like little grassy knoll.
It's weird. Like when I was there, it was so healthy. Like Seoul specifically is very hilly, you know, and like people are always encouraged, especially the elderly. They go on like freaking hikes, man. You know, and forget a lift. If you want to get out of the train station, you got to climb like 8 stairs, 8 flights of stairs. And I felt so like, come on, you could do it. You know, when I was in Seoul, so super healthy, very natural. You know, very futuristic in terms of technology, etc. But similar to Japan, very traditionalist, lots of bureaucracy, and you know, and also women's rights are like, you know, 50 years behind or something. So take it or leave it. Either way, that's my whinge. That's my social media whinge.
All right, but okay, let's go 2 steps backwards to talk about the assimilation of a culture, but denial of that culture's people, because I feel like that's quite key, and I'm wondering, could that be also attributed the other way around? It's like loving kung fu, but you don't love Chinese people.
Yeah, I feel like it's something you can't do. You know,
I don't know any Chinese people though, but I love kung fu movies, Kathleen. I'm trying to see if I'm like that. And
no, you're not, Alex. You're not.
Kathleen, I know you're into anime and everything like that, but how many Far East Asians do we both know?
Well, we've got 2 different friendship groups. Like, I know loads.
Because that's your field of thing, right? I do a lot of music, do a lot of performances.
You know more than me.
I don't.
Alex, the guy who worked in one of the bars, I can't
The
really
guy
say
who worked in one of the
I
bars.
can't say which bar because obviously, you know, You used to tell me about him, you know, Japanese dude. There was a Korean girl that you knew who played like some sort of instrument. She was an artist. You'd meet a lot of students.
Oh, I know.
You
a
know,
lot.
like they may not stay forever, but you do know a lot of.
Yeah, but there's also some of the people I know that were artists or like I know this Japanese violin girl, and she is a lovely girl, but she is European because she's grown up here, gone to British school, and the only thing that her parents pressed her on is sticking to that violin sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so she did that, got top of her game, but like, you know, she is ostensibly English. So, yeah. Should we try and find another subject now, Kevin?
Yeah. Should we talk about movies and TV shows? Alex, have you watched anything new, or should I start? What do you
go first.
Okay.
Because I've watched things, but they've been like events and stuff.
Okay. All right. So, all right, first one is me. I have watched a TV show on Freevee, which is the Amazon ads part of the Amazon Prime Video. The TV show is called Primo. Primo. And I made Alex watch the trailer before we started because I wasn't sure how to explain it without waffling too much. So Primo is a short little series, which I think deserves a season 2.
A comedy series, yeah?
Yes, a comedy series, coming of age of a Mexican young boy who lives with his mum who's single, and his mum is the eldest daughter with 6 younger brothers.
Pause.
Yes.
Mexican American or Mexican?
Mexican American.
Cool.
So I think this is like Texas, I want to say.
Okay, cool.
I want to say it's Texas area. Or maybe like New Mexico. But either way,
somewhere in the American Southwest.
Somewhere in the American Southwest, Tex-Mex.
Wow. We just talked about race for like 20 minutes.
Sorry.
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex. So yes,
Chipotle.
I think the reason why his nickname is called Primo, I think it's because he's the first, like, nephew. I'm assuming, Primo is obviously it's first, isn't it? It's short for first.
Primo, I think, yeah.
Yeah, in Latin and in Spanish based languages.
Primo.
So he's basically been raised by his single mum and by all his uncles. And it's a really good comedy. It's really about the dynamic of his uncles being like the father figures for him as he goes through different situations. And they all have a different insight. And it's really funny. They vibe. All the actors are really good, and they put in a lot.
They pull off being brothers.
Yeah, they do. Oh, the one of them, the youngest one, the army one, I think his character needed a bit more developing. But otherwise, all of them came from it was really good. The only reason I clocked this was because someone dropped a bit of it on TikTok, and it made me laugh. It made me fucking I was chuckling. So
so how one of the things I noticed was that there was a lot of uncles, like 7 of them or like 5 of them.
I think there's 6 uncles.
Did they comfortably feel like uncles?
Yes.
Or were they
they
just
felt like they felt like brothers. They felt like these guys are brothers.
From the trailer, it looks like the mum's exes or something like that.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like
7 deadly exes.
Yeah, like they just hang about. Like they were friends of my brother, so he just stayed around.
No, they all come from they all feel like brothers because they all bicker beautifully.
Oh, they bicker. Yeah,
they're bickering all the fucking time. So you got I think the eldest brother. He's like the hard nut. You've got to go to work. You've got to have a job. Da 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 da. You've got the brother who works in a bank who thinks because he did like a short course in a community college that he's like the most intelligent one. So he's got like that sort of Napoleon complex.
Middle child syndrome straight away.
You've got the brother who is like into his roots, who doesn't walk around with shoes and is basically a hippie and an artist, and he's all about his native heritage. You've got one brother who went to the army and is like, yeah, I dropped out of school and went to the army, defended this country. Da, da, da.
The fat one.
You haven't got a fat one actually, and you got one of the younger ones who basically is a petty criminal.
Okay. So, just one of them isn't a cop, or like something freaky.
No, it's very good. I highly recommend it if you just want something on the background or something just to give you a bit of a chuckle.
No, I would give it a watch. The only thing I would say that would make me reluctant would be the cultural thing. It feels like it's a bit boxed off, but then
I thought it would be as well.
The trailer.
Yeah, I thought it would be as well. But really, in terms of story, it's very much about a new girl coming in, and she's black and her family are part of the army. So she moves a lot. And it's about Primo being in love with her or developing feelings for her. So that's... It
could be like Primo being the first love or something.
Yeah. It's actually... And his uncle's helping him along the way, and his mum just being like, super stressed. It's really good. It's good. It reminded me of Ugly Betty, but in a good way.
Yeah, it felt like it a bit less saccharine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one thing about Ugly Betty was a lot of the characters, as the season went on, they lost their shine. Like,
yes,
what made them so elite and so this and so that, and then they became caricatures of themselves, and like some of the most trivial things became the most important things in the world.
That's really freaking true.
And I was like, this is disappointing, but at the same time, it's like the writers who wrote the first season are the different writers from the last season.
Yeah,
and someone's just drawn it that way. Let me share something with you. Catherine, did you see Flavor Flav from...
sang the national anthem? Oh, I thought that was a joke.
Catherine, I'm going to say this right.
Yeah.
I was watching the game.
Oh, no.
I was watching the basketball game, and I was like, what's happening here?
Alex, put it on.
I know.
Put it on.
Which remote is it?
Oh, it's over there. All right, I'm moving the mic. There you are.
I gotta say, it's a TV event. Like, at first, right, because I was at work, right? Gotta remember, I was at work till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
DJing, and so I couldn't hear everything, but it sounded all right. It was like, it wasn't
Better
bad.
As good as what's her name? Freddie. What's her name?
Much better than Fergie, right?
Fergie, that's it.
Because
From Black Eyed
Fergie's
Peas.
relied on her whole career on auto-tune.
Yes, and Justin Timberlake back up.
And he, Flavor Flav, joins the ranks of all-time viral. Sorry.
Wow.
Like, I was...
I love it. Fergie's literally the next
the
recommended.
next one along. And 50 Cent reacts to a national anthem. It's like... No, I feel like he really, really, like, rehearsed for it.
Who asked him to do it? Or was he just picked out of a crowd?
I'm sure someone asked him, because it's Flavor Flav, cat.
See, Flavor Flav, because of my generation, I feel like I only know him because of Flavor of Love.
Well, I know him from this little dude that never said anything but shouted hype man with a clock on his chest.
A mega clock. Mega
All right,
clock.
let's put it on quickly, because it won't come up on the thing. We'll just... You guys, if... Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm not paying for YouTube music or YouTube ads, man.
No,
Kiss my
you
ass.
guys go and check it out and come back, because it is Flavor Flav from... What are they called? Naughty by Nature. Oh,
NWA.
No, not NWA. Oh, I'm so bad at this now. Kathleen,
Who was Flavor Flav with?
he was with a band, guys. I can't remember the name.
Grandmaster Flash. Was he part of that lot?
No. It's an
Bone
American
Thugs and
rapper.
Harmony.
Kathleen, I'll give you one more chance to get this
don't.
before I find it.
Feel Good Inc.
Public Enemy.
You're kidding. You're actually kidding. He's part of that. Public Enemy.
Yeah.
I didn't think. I thought that was no.
No. You thought it was like a white rock band. Wait. Wait, good white stuff at the beginning. This big guy's trying not to laugh.
All the basketball players have lost it. Alex, turn it down.
No, you need to hear what this recording. He just clicked his fingers.
What rhythm is he going by?
What's it?
What? No, is he?
I think it's quite good.
No, Alex. In the land. Actually, that was a lot better than. Wait, no, stop. No, stop. Stop. My man did what? He did what?
He was doing a specific version. It wasn't even just like the little bits at the end. I feel like he was doing. Someone said he was doing like the Marvin Gaye 1983 version or something like that. Like my man, he
Adds
did
his
it.
little intonations.
Yeah, land of the free.
Alex, can
But
I see
no.
a reaction? What was the 50 Cent reaction?
50 Cent reaction. Okay, let's have a look at that.
Adverts. Every time.
I don't care about Dave.
I really don't care about
Dave
Dave.
needs to shave. Sorry, he
I
did
don't
as
know.
well.
Yeah.
It's someone else telling you about. I don't know, Kathleen.
Yeah, but did it?
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh no, you went out. Oh no.
The land of the free.
For being one of the best rappers in the game, before his surplus of opinions on all things pop culture.
Look at this.
Case in point,
intro.
He recently shared his reaction to Flavor Flav singing.
I can't do it. I need to.
No,
wait.
go back to another
Which bit does he actually say? Like, there's chapters in
one.
a 3
No,
minute.
it's a
So I watched this, right, Catherine? I gotta say, I was
Alex,
actually.
leave this, man. Why are you still on this? Like,
Oh, because the reaction's there.
oh, there is an action.
Yeah, it'll come out after you finish.
In the caption for the post, 50 wrote, "I think this
Caption.
means we're going to war. This is a sign. Get the strap."
Get this. Get this strap.
Branson Cognac.
In the comment section, one fan wrote, "That's exactly how the world feels about America's credibility right now. A mockery."
Wow.
User wrote, "From fight the power to singing the national anthem, we're almost at the end, folks." English of the cool kids also
All right, okay.
That is a good point, actually.
Writing on X, y'all got me the biggest glitch I've seen in a grip. We are not on the right timeline.
All right. All I know, Kathleen.
That was good. I'm done.
Kathleen, I need to know how you would you rank that? Because we've watched national anthems, American national anthems before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's in my top 5 favorites.
That's definitely in the top 5. Easy in the top 5.
Because it's a little guy trying. Like, we know he don't sing.
Alex, do you remember? You know when certain things give you such joy that is just you just gotta treasure them. That's what that was.
Someone's getting sacked for that. Who hired him?
I don't know why he was picked. He's not known as a singer.
No.
So did they expect he would rap it?
I don't know. I feel like this is like, look, the person who's supposed to sing didn't come, and we don't have a singer.
You're also famous. Could you do it? I'm just like.
Kathleen, all I know is that Flavor Flav. I just saw him. I thought, this needs to be. I need to write this down. This happened last Saturday, I think it was.
Alex, I thought someone was taking the piss. Because when I saw it, I was like, oh.
They are taking the piss.
No,
Have a look at this guy.
I thought they were actually like it was a comedy set.
No. This was actually. He's the donkey of the day. He made it to all the talk shows. Yes, vocals.
So I can't believe a vocal trainer on YouTube like studied his singing.
Well, they're like, well, no. To be honest, he wasn't out of key. He was untrained. In that vocal, all I can hear is him being untrained and not having the strength to
build that note.
Project.
Yeah, hold it. Yeah.
Like, you get the note, but you can't hang on to it.
Yeah.
So that's untrained. He's not auto-tuned. He's not known as a singer. But, like, he's pretty much... I like it because it's on key. It's funny because it looks like a little guy trying hard. It looks like a little guy trying it. It looks like a kid singing it. Do you know what I mean?
In really big clothes. I think the bit that gets me is, like, the confidence. He had such confidence. And I really enjoyed that.
You get confidence.
Yeah, because he was, like, singing from his gut, you know? And I was like, well done. Even though you're doing all the notes. Like, you know.
The man spent 30 years with a clock round his neck.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like a massive clock on his chest.
I bet you that clock is so light. It's just like...
Probably now.
Yeah. Well, he's got amazing neck strength.
Imagine if he had like a grandfather clock or a cuckoo thing going on.
Oh my God. Cuckoo.
Kevin, did you have a subject you want to chat out?
Yeah. Something else I want to watch because unlike you, I watch things.
I got shit to talk about. We watched.
What?
I don't know. I said everything, all the white words in the wrong way.
Well, Alex, do you want to talk about something that you watched rather than as social media commentary?
Oh, watch that. I watched.
No, Alex.
I'm joking. No, Loki, Kathleen.
Here we go.
I watched the new episodes twice yesterday.
Oh shit! I have not watched past the first episode because I realised that I don't like doing the whole weekly thing. You know, I did it with Gen V. I need something I can binge.
It's too. You're right. It's too short.
It's too short, and I'm just like, how dare you leave me and then give me 15 minutes of credits?
Thing is, yeah, Gen V was the first episode was 45 minutes. I'm not sure if I could do that in one sitting. I would have to do it weekly.
Yeah.
Because it's too long.
Yeah.
Whereas this is too short. It's like you're getting 25 minutes. And it's because of that thing we found out that you sent to me. They ain't got no showrunners.
There's no showrunners. And guys, just in case you're wondering what a showrunner is, they're the person who kind of looks at the content of the season and they kind of really break down which scene's going where, how the story's being told, how long things are. You know, they're the director's director.
I would have said that at the start of what you just said there. I would have said, you know, traditionally, if you've got a TV show or film, the head guy is the director.
Yeah.
But if there's multiple episodes, sometimes you get different directors. So, and the right term should be producer. But
yes,
in TV, producers are the people that get produce money.
Yeah.
They produce getting it distributed, and getting it
out there. Yeah. It says here a showrunner. This is Wikipedia's one. Is an established writer and or the top level executive producer of a television series production who outranks other creative personnel.
Yeah.
So the top person who goes what goes where goes what, and the fact that we've had a whole phase and a bit of so many shows coming out for Marvel with no showrunner, and everything what goes through Kathleen Kennedy and Kevin Feige, like that is mind blowing. It explains why this has been so shit.
I think Marvel has been her, and Disney's been Feige, and Feige.
No, other way around. Feige's very much like
Feige's Marvel, Star Wars is Kennedy.
Yeah.
But like Kevin Feige, he's been dining out on the last couple of Avengers movies, and not. I feel like he's dropped the ball the last 5 years now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, Loki. Despite the fact there isn't any showrunners, I've enjoyed the show, but it's still it's too short.
It's too short.
It could have been, like, basically, they could have stretched out a couple of filler episodes of where they go on adventures in time somewhere.
Yeah.
In the first season. That was quite enjoyable, seeing, like, Loki trying to adjust to things.
Does it feel like Quantum Leap, or even like, what's the one where the guy gets lost? Oh, no, Quantum Leap is that one. Sliders. Is it like they kind of go into different times and then they have to figure something out?
No, this season they go in time once somewhere.
All right, I was kind of hoping it was, because we haven't had a show like that in a long time.
We had what's the name? What's it? Future Man.
We haven't had a show that's no.
Triple A.
Yeah, Future Man. Future Man was a brilliant show, and I don't understand why people don't know about it.
Because it started off as a webisode, Kathleen.
But like, Alex, it's so fucking good. Alex, when we watched it, it was one of our COVID shows. It's one of our COVID shows, and we were laughing so fucking hard.
Kathleen, I'd seen the first two episodes, or the first episode, like, years ago.
Yeah.
And watching it again, and the bit where they fuck up the cars in the street and that, and I'm like, when I watch it with you, I'm like, I know this from somewhere.
Yeah, you did say that.
I know this from somewhere. This is weird.
Dude, it's
and
so
yeah, like, I gotta say.
So
anyway,
fucking good.
Get off this, a time travel. Do you know when I'm watching that film, Kathleen?
Yeah.
I was like, I could do with a remake of Time Bandits.
Yes. Oh my God, why did Time Bandits, like, it was a bang until a certain point.
But it got too dark.
Yeah, we got too dark. I was
like Sean Connery bit
I just
onwards.
like kind of turn it off. But like, Time Bandits was so good.
Yeah, actually no. The end of the film, like the whole film was dark, Kathleen.
No, but it's like all love and games to a certain part, and then it gets
His
really
whole family
dark.
blew up.
Oh, it gets super dark, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna watch something else. Holy Grail, hello.
Is it a Terry Gilliam film?
I think so. But yeah. So going back to Future Man, guys, if you haven't seen it. Brilliant TV show.
That's not what we're going back to. We're going back to Loki.
Yeah, going back to Loki. And my comment was we hadn't had a show like Sliders / Quantum Leap. And I was like, is this a successor? Is Loki a successor to that sort of dropping into time, fixing things, and then fucking off?
Yeah, I don't even know. So I think, yeah.
You could even say Stargate was a bit of that.
I feel that now they're teaching people about multiverses and multiple dimensions and different timelines. You can't really make a time traveling film anymore because the consequences have to be realized. Or what they do is they slip in that you've traveled in time beforehand, and so it's not about. Yeah, and also I mean I do enjoy time traveling films. It's just like I have to suspend my belief, and I can do that with time traveling films. It's just other films where I don't get it, like, and it's a misnomer, and hopefully you learn something.
Yeah. What do you think about the actual plot for this season? Is it to... I don't know. I've only watched in episode 1, and it was very much find Sylvie, save the world sort of thing.
Yeah, no, that's only the first episode to do
okay.
that.
Has it been decent?
It has been quite decent because, what's his name? Asian fella from Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. No, Temple of Doom.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
I think it's Quay when I forgot his name. Yes, he's like this guy in the basement who runs stuff.
Yeah, no,
he's so good.
His character's really cool, and there's a lot of real good comedic moments in it. I feel like there should be more character progression or development. You don't get to know more about any of the characters.
Really, any of like the people running around with the cutters or whatever they're called.
Pruners.
Yeah. Pruners, yeah.
There's some really heavy scenes, some real, like, you know, it. What they've done is they've brought people in and you've picked a side or whatever, and or it's made you say those people are bad guys, and it's done that very well.
Yeah.
I you know, there's characters that you hate in the first season that you like now, vice versa.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's very well written. And I mean, for not having a showrunner.
Yeah. I think maybe it's the caliber of actors. I think personally, it's the caliber of actors that keep this one going, because if you look at all the different Marvel shows and Star Wars shows that have come out. When the actors, the lead 5 actors are just so compelling that they make you want to stay and watch more, it tends to be a really good show. Mandalorian is a perfect example of that, you know? It's a basic story. Season 1 there's like five main actors.
Yeah.
And they keep you there, you know?
If that. No, it's just...
It's probably 3.
You got
Mando, you got the mayor, you got the chick who gets fired for her tweets. And
no, she's not. I wouldn't even say she was a main character.
And Darth Marth.
No, I would have said if it was important as a character as a Mandalorian, it is Grogu or Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
It is the Mandalorian cow something or, but I would say the next biggest character would be that little Erdnot, the little I have spoken.
Yes. Oh, Alex, I was so upset. I must admit, I was really upset.
You said upset like 5 times.
I know, I'm sorry.
I was upset.
I was just thinking.
I was so upset.
Alex,
upset.
no, I was really upset about him dying. I was just like...
No, not.
I was really fucking upset, man. Anyway, the actor you're talking about, his name is Hyun Kwan.
That's what I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
What was it when he was
Orbus. A kid? I want to say he was Indy. What was his name? What was his cast name?
Because I know he's changed. He's gone back to his Chinese
Short
name
Round.
rather than
Short Round in Indiana Jones.
Not his
And Temple of
cast
Doom.
name. What
And
was
Data in Goonies.
Yeah, but what was he didn't go by.
Oh, I think he was also known as John Kwan.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, it's just that, like, you know, sometimes these names are harder to pronounce, but if you know the second one, like, what's Bruce Lee's whole name? Like, Bruce Lee's old Chinese name is not Bruce.
No, it's definitely not. All people in Asia have an English name.
Should we just get Chinese names just so we can be like...
Alex, remember back in the day I was a nerd, like a proper nerd. I have a Japanese name and everything.
Yeah, but is it a family name or is it just saying...
No, it's a first name and family name. I've got kanji and everything. Because we are nerds! And going back to your that actor, Hyun Kwan. Sorry for mispronunciation, guys. I am worried about him.
Why?
Because I feel like he is playing the same guy in everything I see now. I've seen him in 2 things as an adult, and he's basically the same guy, and I don't like that.
I wouldn't say that.
Yes.
I've seen him in 2 things, and he's 2 different characters.
He's the same guy.
No.
Alex, he's the same guy.
Kathy, Everything Everywhere All at Once, he plays different people.
Yeah, he plays different people, but...
He plays different people in that one film.
That's true, it's true.
So you can't say he played the same guy.
There's at least 2 people in out of the characters that he plays in that film are the same as the Loki character.
No, because you haven't even watched past the first
He looks
episode
lost,
yet.
man.
You can't say that you haven't watched past the first episode.
Well, we will have a look. Okay, we will.
Why are you making these grand sweeping statements when you haven't seen it yet?
I will watch it, Alex.
Well, don't say that he's played the same character. I haven't even watched it yet, though.
I'll have a look. I'll look. He's been in other things. In this year, he's done American Born Chinese, which is a TV show.
Yeah.
I think it's on Disney, actually. So I'll check him out in that. And he's also in a movie that's coming out soon, The Electric State.
I'm sure his Bruce Lee's birth name is Lee Jun Fan. Sorry.
Lee Jun Fan.
Yeah, Fam.
Oh, shit. Okay, Alex. So what are you looking forward to the ending? Is it all the way done?
Well, it's 4 episodes in. And last season was 6 episodes. There's only 2 episodes left. Just my last season.
What
and
type of?
they've only just got started.
Oh, you're kidding.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's defeat this guy. Not defeat this guy, but like establish who's on the right side. It feels like clips of what should be happening, especially in the TVA. It looks like clips of things that should be happening. TVA are the time authority that Loki has been sequestered to after the first plot hole they noticed in Endgame.
Yes.
They decided to like.
What are we gonna do with Loki?
Yeah. Well, now he's set free in a timeline.
Yeah. So, do you think it's gonna have massive repercussions, or is it gonna help clean up the MCU?
It might make like I have to say. So my problem is, right, if you look at what they've done, it's not like the plots have been bad. The plots haven't been bad, it's the delivery.
The delivery. Okay.
Or little bits. Like Thor. I hated Thor. I now hate Thor 4.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Except the bit where he gives all the kids the powers of Thor.
Yeah, but that's just fan service. Why did he not give it to the Wakandans at Endgame? Because that would have helped the battle.
So,
I'm like, do you not like black people?
The first thing I thought when that happened was like, wait a sec.
Why didn't we use this?
Why didn't he do that?
Why didn't he give it to the Asgardians when they were fighting fucking Hela, and all her people? Like, when they were all trying to flee. Like...
No, but I think give it to kids because the kid bit was that they were children and innocent.
And they have to believe in Thor,
Yeah, it's just they got good hearts.
Yeah.
They haven't done anything wrong, so they're not bad kids. Whereas the more you get older, the more things you do challenging, then your heart gets darker and darker.
Yeah.
Right. So I understand why he didn't give it to everyone, but like it still is pretty annoying.
It's piss take.
Because you set the bar. Do you want to switch it off?
Yeah, please. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Sorted.
You set the bar how where the morals are. That who should get. It's like the evilest man in the world must have this. Only the evilest people can wield the power of thought. Do you know what I mean? You could say that if you wanted to. You set the caveat. It's like something that should. And the thing is, I was like, oh, that's great, but where was that before? Like,
and it's all getting to eternity, the end of like the universe, and getting one wish. I thought it was one wish per person, or is it the first person through the door? And how is Thor's hammer / like thingy the only key that unlocks the, it's all so convenient.
But I think you need a conveniency for it to work in the story.
For speed, for plot. I'm just like.
But like, there's a line in the Loki where Sylvie, she goes.
Yeah.
She says this really stupid thing. It's like, we can't play gods, and then Loki goes, "We are gods."
Yeah. What you're kidding? Seriously?
Yeah. Thing is, like, I seen it and I was like, "But you are gods," and then the pause is like, "Yeah, we are gods."
You know what I really wish, and this is maybe fan service on my end, but I really wish Loki TV show meets Thor.
Yeah.
I think I would probably cry, because the way that Thor has lost his whole family and lost like most of his world and he's now a dad, he lost the love of his life, Jane. He's lost so much, and like he needs to have just someone from his past who he can just give a hug to, even though it's Loki, not redemption Loki who gets killed by Thanos. It's Loki who just invaded, you know.
Now this is
Avengers.
what I'm saying. That Loki that died,
Yeah.
killed by Thanos.
Yeah.
They can't undo that, can they?
No.
The way they did it, it was like he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
But Loki is like the best person to pretend that he's dead.
Yeah.
How did he die? They cut his head off, or
No, he got strangled out, which is so sad.
that's so simple.
He literally got choked out.
I reckon he pretended he was dead there.
Yeah, but like he's got to eat. He can't just like be floating in space forever.
No, he can. He's of Asgard.
I suppose, yeah, actually. Alex, it's just so sad.
Like, I'm not sure. What is he Asgardian or is he like? What?
He's a
frost?
Jotun. He's a frost giant.
He's the shortest frost giant ever.
He is the shortest frost giant ever. But wait. But one day, do you think the TV show will link with
That'd be nice.
the Thor film? There's not gonna be another Thor film, is it? He's done, right?
It might be like a fall to the floor.
Fall to the floor.
Kathleen,
Mm.
I wanted to ask you about. Have you seen anything lately?
Okay, yes. All right. So I've got two, but I'm gonna focus on one first. I think I may have mentioned it. Alex, did I mention Castlevania Nocturne?
They've got the new season. I've seen it. It's
Did
fun.
we talk about it on the podcast?
We talked about it, and I was like, "Oh, that motherfucking shit is so confusing." Like this whole vampire guy just da 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 da. But this one looks like a biker in a blue jacket, just like about to fight. A new poster. I saw a poster, and it was like, "Oh, Castlevania's back."
Castlevania. Oh, it's back. I don't know how to put it without being like a complete fangirl. But Castlevania Nocturne is essentially, I think 300 years? No, possibly 300 years in the future from the last Castlevania TV show.
How long?
I want to say 300 years. It's basically during the French Revolution. And the first Castlevania felt like it was in the Renaissance period in a way.
It seemed medieval.
So essentially, this one isn't about Dracula. It's more about certain vampires wanting to take over the world and re-establish a type of god, you know, amongst all vampires, and turn day into constant night so they can rule. At the same time, it's talking about the Russian Revolution, the rights of man, the slavery, the colonial slavery, international slave trade. It talks about like natural magics, what is like to be a vampire god. It's really, really interesting, you know. I highly recommend it if you like animation and you like fight scenes and something with a good story. The only issue is that I have with it is that, you know, I just wish it ended. The bad guys won in the end, you know, and it's very rare to see that in any form of TV show.
Yeah, I mean, it's happening more and more often, but yeah, no, it is kind of weird to see because I'm not sure if I would say I'd like a film that did that.
I'm hopeful. I am actually hopeful.
I'm gonna check it out, but like probably just through trailers and YouTube videos.
Yeah, I would definitely check it out. As long as you've watched the previous. I don't think you need to have seen the previous Castlevania to understand, but it helps.
I think it would better to watch it, especially if you're a fan of this and da 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 da. Have you ever watched a show from like a spin-off and then like watch the spin-off afterwards, the original afterwards after you watch the spin-off?
I feel like I have, you know.
Just had a flashback. It's like Frasier to Cheers.
Yes, that. Yeah, I watched Frasier, but I think I've seen one episode of Cheers.
You know, I watched a lot of Cheers, but that was after I watched Frasier.
Yeah.
And like,
Frasier got you there, and then you're like, oh, so you're from this. Let me go back.
Yeah.
Nah, I greatly enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. There were bits that were very powerful. There were bits that were like meh. In terms of animation, their fight scenes for the animation is fucking legendary. Like, it's so freaking good. But when it comes to like characters talking and stuff, it feels very like the B team put it together. I hate
script to like 5 out of 10.
No, I mean like the animation of when the characters are just talking to each other, standing in a room.
Really?
I just think it's like it looks really boring, or
it's
it's a bit
like
flat.
they spent all their budget on
Yes.
the fight scenes.
Yes, exactly. They spent all their budget on the explosions and spent very little on the scenery, talking in a room. You know.
That's crazy. Like, and then I suppose that a lot of people just came for the fight scenes and not for the dialogue.
Yeah. Yeah.
So would you rate it?
Oh yeah,
as a
okay.
recommend?
I would definitely recommend it, especially if you like animation. Definitely recommend. So do check it out. It's on Netflix.
If you like your hair, the cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kat, I wanted to
What time are we on? It should be an hour.
We should be Can I ask you?
Yes.
Did you watch Us yet?
Yes.
Let me check the time. Talk about that while I check the time. Yeah?
Okay. Let me just. Sorry.
Let me just. My phone's falling.
Let me just type this out.
Type what out?
I'm just talking to a colleague.
All right. Yeah. Get back to work. We're on 2 hours and I'm joking. Pardon me. I'm getting. This is gonna need a lot of cutting because I'm belching down this microphone like a bitch. Like a bitch. We ain't cutting shit.
Good.
Alright. Kevin, did you see that Tyson Fury fight last Saturday? Oh my god. The Fury brothers have bought boxing. I'm telling you that now. It's the worst thing I've ever did sing.
Okay,
If
alright.
I seen the elephant fly.
Okay, I think this is gonna be a bit clunk.
Clunk,
Okay,
clunk.
so yes, you were talking about the Fury fight.
Yeah, Tyson Fury, right?
Versus
is the
he's the head of the family.
I
No,
think
he's
his
the
dad.
younger brother.
No, all right. So you got John Fury as the dad.
Mm.
You got Tyson Fury as the eldest,
Mm.
and you got the other Fury brother, the youngest one, who just fought KSI.
Mm.
But like literally 2 weeks after his brother fights KSI, Tommy Fury fights Francis Ngannou, who's never boxed before. He's done like maybe 4 bouts. That's what I heard. This guy was a UFC champion, but like a big guy. Anybody in boxing, if you're watching a boxing match, would have said that Tyson Fury lost that fight.
Oh shit!
He got knocked down to the ground, got made to count. He didn't do none of that to the other guy.
But wait, he won?
And he still won.
What?
Now I've seen fights where it's egregious, where like they say it's the fact that the guy, he didn't throw any punches, but he didn't get punched. He dodged all the time. He still commanded the ring. So it's ringmanship or ring generalship.
Yeah, but where do you get points on for impact?
So no,
contact.
It's how good at the art of boxing you are. So if you can block a fight or not take a punch, if you can jab and keep the person at bay, frustrate the other guy, then you're the better boxer.
Yeah.
But to defend, so everyone gets ranked on. All right, if it's just a normal fight, whoever got more punches, it goes 10-9. You say 10. Everyone gets 10 points, and if you didn't win it, if you weren't as good as the other guy, it's 10-9. If you get knocked down, you lose a point, so it's 10-8. Right? And then, like, or if you're really getting knocked about and not doing anything, you're going to lose points.
Yeah.
Whatever, and then they total them up at the end. So, like, I was just like, how can there be 2 Fury fucking cover-ups in the same month?
Do you think it's a cover-up?
It's a scam. It's just literally this one's in Saudi Arabia. This one wasn't real boxing. He doesn't lose any belts from it. He doesn't lose anything from it.
So it's more like, we're bringing lots of different things to our country, which is now semi-open. So let's not take it too seriously. It's more of entertainment.
But look at it like this, Kathleen. he, even in his interview afterwards, was like, yeah, I could have done better. I didn't even train properly. Do you know what I mean?
So why are we here? If you're not going to take it seriously.
Lots of money, Kathleen.
Jesus Christ.
Lots of good, delicious money.
You know, and sometimes I'm like, I wish I had enough money that I could just drop and be like, I'm going away for a week. Let me just go. You know, drop things and just go. But at the same time, isn't there integrity somewhere along the line? Or am I just being some hopeful unicorn in the corner?
You couldn't fight it anywhere. It had to be in Saudi Arabia because of the relaxed laws and stuff like that. And you could just, if you don't want to fight, and you don't want to lose your belt, just go fight somewhere in the Middle East. Boxing commissions have to, because of the laws of the country.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm just thinking I watched that at work, and some guys came in, and all of a sudden I was the DJ also slash the host for this boxing match.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, it was a show. It was a very big show. There was dancers. It was like the Eurovision.
Yeah.
Like, you know how they put on like loads of, before they do the vote. They do
It's
of
like
little,
a whole thing.
It's like they're trying to match up with like the Olympics halftime show or the Olympics opening ceremony. Those are really good though. I think we should talk about that one day. Top 10.
Yeah, well, the next Olympics is next year, Paris. So yeah, let's talk about it. We could look at the last like 10 Olympics to be like, opening. Which one's best? Personally, I would say Beijing. That was just
I still love the bird nest.
Yeah.
It's just a shame it's in China and so far away. And
yeah.
I know.
Alex, you asked me a question a minute ago.
Yes, I wanted to know if you've seen Us. We talked about it last week. Did you watch it? Did you watch it?
Yes, I did. And I actually watched it yesterday.
What do you think of that film?
It is a lot better than I thought it would be.
Really?
Yeah, but I have so many questions.
Yeah,
because
like, how do you not notice your wife's a... How do you notice how does your whole family notice? Anyway, sorry.
I think that because she was a kid and she went through a trauma, it was excusable that her behaviour had changed. So I think, and then once she learnt the ropes of, you know, her as a person, she then took it over, you know?
But who created these things, these people? What created these things?
What they're saying is the government created them, you know, to control the population. And it's seen as a whole, political
If it was just black kids or ethnic kids and you're trying to keep people in ethnic areas down...
It's everyone.
But this is at a beach house, do you know what I mean? You got to be well off. It's not really keeping money people down, is it?
But it's just incredible that, even though she is... tethered. All right, guys, obviously this is a spoil review.
It came out 3 years ago though.
Yeah, even though she the main girl, Red, is the norm, and no, Red is the tethered. Either way, it's what was your purpose coming out? You wanted to cut yourself off from the person who's controlling you, essentially.
I forgot there was even control people. I just remember the way they sold it to us was it was their house is going to get taken over and they're just going to fight it off. It was going to be we're trapped in a house and a bunch of white folks are coming to kill us. That's the impression the trailers gave.
Yeah.
And I think what the disappointment was it didn't allude to that at all.
No.
Before coming out.
I remember why I stopped watching it the first time. It's because
making up as we go along.
I couldn't believe that these black people were making these dumb choices when something horrible was happening.
That's why I watch horror movies, Kathleen.
And I was just so pissed off. The best person in the whole thing was the daughter, okay? She was just on it. I'm well done, kid. Well done, you know? And the little boy as well. They were both really on it.
I thought he died.
No, he gets taken by the tethered one downstairs.
The tethered version of himself, or
no, the tethered mum.
Because they take them all, don't they, from the house?
No, they try to separate them, and they all have to fight off their person.
Yeah, they have to fight off their.
The dad gets almost killed on a boat, but he manages to fuck up the guy who screwed him over. The little girl goes running.
That's it. Yeah.
The little boy is in a closet, but he manages to lock the tethered in, and the mum gets tied to a table. But either way, there are some parts of it that just made me go, whoa, and then there's some parts where I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. I told you the story last week. I went with my ex-girlfriend and she was like, oh, what is this? I don't think she's giving it. She just knew that I had a new guitar and was sitting next to me.
Probably.
Between us.
Because it's not a good first date or second date.
It wasn't the first date.
It's not a good date. It's not a good date.
It wasn't even the second date.
Alex, what's the word?
It wasn't even like the 10th date.
It's not good dates. Not politics, priorities. No.
Etiquette.
Etiquette, that's it. It's not a good date etiquette, Alex.
Well, no, you never... Kevin, I'm going to tell you this, and you guys out there, never openly try and kill two birds with one stone in front of your bird.
Nope.
Because it makes him feel less special. Feels like, well, as I'm doing something else, I might as well come and see you too. That's never a good thing.
Yep. Because you're really showing that she is not a priority.
And the only happy people that do that are people that are ultra intelligent and they think, well, let me solve all these problems at the same time. But you don't realise you're seeing it from your perspective and not someone else's perspective.
Exactly.
And it feels like, well, I'm not important to you because you're doing 5 other things and not giving me your undivided attention. Even if I had your undivided attention, I didn't use it to a good ability, I still don't have it anyway.
Yeah.
Was that a grown up thing to say?
Yeah, it was.
Fellas.
I think it's quite like open and honest. But yeah, going back to us, there was something about this movie and for me, I don't know what it was. Something just felt off, but it was really good, and I'll probably rewatch it at some certain point. But I'll skip bits. You know, I just feel like they went into the main issue too quickly. I felt like the family wasn't established enough for me. You know, it's literally like the second night they're there, it all kicks off, you know?
I felt like they had been, but that was from the trailers. I felt like you needed to watch the trailer before watching the movie because it looked like the dad and the mum were having a good time, and she didn't come across like any kind of tethered kind of thing, like no problems. It was weird.
I'm just like, so you're telling me you married to this guy for years with 2 kids, all right? Both under the age of... The girl must be 12 at least.
Wait a sec. Both the kids are half tethered.
Yeah, they're half tethered.
What does that mean for things?
I don't know. But Alex, hear me out. Like,
go ahead, sir.
You've been married to this guy for, let's say, 15 years, okay? And you did not tell him about this trauma that you had as a child until you went to the same beach. Do you think that he would have picked, or you guys would have picked the same spot to go to if you were open with your communication and your traumas earlier in your relationship? I just think that is just so too convenient, you know?
Yeah, no, there's a few things missing, like, out of that. Oh, sorry, I pressed the heater back on. A few things missing out of, like, why they went there, how the whole tethered family was together, even... But, like, why didn't the one that was her speak English? Like, she forgot it. And, like, hey, you stolen my life. Maybe there was some justification there.
Why didn't she say that, hey, listen, you stole my life when we were kids, and now I've come to take it back?
Yeah,
you know?
That was justification. You know what I mean?
And
justification.
Wait. If the tethered are mimicking the people above, is it your location which makes you the mimic? So the fact that she swapped and the non-tethered woman, the original, is underground, having to do what the one above is doing, you know? Like, isn't it still the fact there's an original human and then a non? I got so many questions.
I mean, it didn't make any sense. Like, I mean, especially like, but I think you're not supposed to look too deep into it. Like,
no, but there's so much symbolism. The whole 11/11 thing. You know, 11 is everywhere in the film. And I just thought the way they had done it was really good. You know, at the fun fair, underground, you got people who were spinning in a room because the people above were all on a ride, you know? Like...
Yeah, but that's not everyone from around the world. It's like they've taken a cross-section of people.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't make sense that it had to... And because those 2 tethered people would had to have had sex to have those 2 tethered children. One of them being non-tethered. Like, if you think too hard, it's stupid, but you just leave it and just look at the Marvel and wonder it. That's all you
I did think what was powerful was she was describing the fact that she had to be with this guy suddenly, you know, and then she had to have a daughter, you know, and then she had to have a son. Like, she didn't want those things, and she had to do it because of the person above was doing it, you know. And I thought that was very powerful.
The compelling.
Yeah. It's like making your shadow sentient, and then the shadow still is tied to whatever you do.
Imagine that, boy. Like, that's probably what happens when you die. You and your shadow have a long conversation.
It's like, so, you know, you did that shit when we were 15. That went right, man.
The amount of time you fired on my ass, damn you.
The amount of times that you got rid of me by turning the light off, how dare you? Okay,
No.
you left me in the dark.
The only time I get big is when it is dark.
It's fucking hell. It's quite good. I personally would say it's the weaker out of all three of his films.
Yeah, I would rank it.
I'm gonna give it a 6. I'll give it a 6.
No, in order.
In order, I would say personally, I would say Get Out.
Yeah,
because Get Out has there's just a little something about Get Out which is like
still prime,
I can still watch it and not skip anything and just be like really in it. I'm like, oh, the sunken place. Ooh, you got me.
But like, we always forget his brethren that comes to help him at the end. Like
100%, man. Fucking TSA.
That's what I would do if you was in trouble.
Alex, I would do the same for you. I'll be like, wait. Alex hasn't got back in contact. No. He hasn't responded to this meme. No.
Kathy,
no. Where's Alex?
Firstly,
Where's Alex?
Wait, stop that. I know you just call people and go to bed. That's what you do.
No.
We proved it.
No.
Like 2 weeks ago, we proved it. I was like,
sorry.
I'm in trouble, Kat. All right, cool. That's what you did.
What was going on?
I called you for saying, and you didn't answer the phone. Not only did you not...
What time was it?
It was early, and then you just went to bed. I was like, yeah, I know who I've got.
What time is this?
I know who's in my list of things I need to get from...
Really? Did this really happen?
Yeah. It was like, you didn't know it was an emergency.
Why didn't you say it was as an emergency?
Because you didn't answer your phone.
Alex.
Or look at your phone.
Alex. You need
like,
to know.
No, Kat,
Alex,
this
hold
is an
on.
emergency.
You need to know.
Call me.
Alex, you need to know to call me several times. Firstly, my phone is always off because it annoys me. Secondly, I'm deaf. Thirdly, Alex, you know how many times I lose my phone in this house daily?
I don't want you in the house.
Daily.
You need the
daily.
light thing on it.
Yeah, I do, but this is a Google one. It doesn't have the light thing. So I'm really bad at answering it now.
The little tags.
Alex,
little tags
you know
you
if you need me, you need to drop the whole like, yo, this is serious, you know? And the thing is, Alex, you don't do that. That's why I said, help me, Alex, you're my only hope. Because I knew you'd fucking take that serious. And the fact that we joke too much, I never know when you're being serious, Alex.
Okay, cool. That's what everyone says
and you do
to
the
me.
awkward laugh, like,
Everyone
and I'm
says
like,
it
which
to
one
me.
is it? Be
Nobody
serious.
knows if I'm serious. No, I'm sorry.
If you're seriously in trouble, you know that I'll be there.
Oh, it's Wednesday ticket. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
We need to have something where I know you're being serious. You know how Americans say dead ass? I need to know you're being serious.
Thing is, all the lines we're going to use for being serious are now jokes.
Alex, pick one. I would know that, yo, this is real talk. Real talk. Like, if you said today is a good day to die, I would be like, oi.
When have you been on most scaredest? Like, oh shit moments. We got to use that
I'm
code
too protected. Like, oh, do you mean like in a movie or us?
Me and you, oh shit, we're in trouble.
Well, I know. Okay, firstly, I know OGUF is to confirm your identity.
Yeah.
I know.
Confirm you're human and not a copy.
Yeah.
Now you tell the whole internet.
Confirm you're human. Okay.
Yeah,
confirm you're human.
we got.
But they don't know the pattern of how we say it. They just don't. So like, that's maybe an emoji like this emoji we never use, and this is the emoji of oh shit's gone down, SOS, like. You know, like something from a TV show where the person's like,
I need one. And we need, like, I can't think of the word.
Even as if you said experience beige, I would still like be like, haha. Like,
I think experience beige. And if I like, that would be a good one. Experience beige. But like there's a beige over
Alex,
there.
I'm experiencing beige right now. You know.
You don't know how hard I experienced beige last night.
But now it's sounding funny. Like I can't take it seriously.
Just for reference, it was from the Star Trek Next Generation board game, which came with a VHS tape. Where a Klingon randomly would stop the lights of space to go, you, the one who's moving now, experience beige, and you had to spin this thing, and it was like a forfeit.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You know what? I found the video of that on
You
YouTube.
did, and you said it to me. I died. I
But like,
died.
when you get, because they closed them all up close. They didn't keep the videotape length.
No, it was just one after the other.
And so it's like,
God, Alex.
you, the one who's moving now. Experience speech.
But you know, if you think about it, it's quite interesting that like those were the earlier forms of video games and board games. You know, home entertainment, which was wrapped around like movies, TV shows, and nerd stuff. The fact you had a Star Trek board game with a VHS which accompanied that, and that person almost acted as your dungeon master, you know, and would just throw like spanners into the woodworks of a game. That's such an interesting idea. Now they don't do that, but
It's a very interesting concept. Kathleen,
I definitely want to cosplay it. Yeah.
bit of like some more news.
Wait. Stop.
What?
Say that again slowly.
A bit more news.
What I heard was a bit more a Nux and a moon.
Nux on the moon.
A Nux and a moon.
It'd be something like that, Cameron. That's our code word. It'd be something like that.
Yo,
Like,
if you said,
no, that would be too much of jokes.
dude, if you were like, I would think someone was killing you at that point, and you're getting turned into a mummy.
What does he say when she betrays him?
No. Oh wait, a Nux and a moon.
Oh,
He says something really sad.
Or when he comes up really late after his soul leaves, just like, no.
Yeah, it's like,
You know, really
no.
late.
He runs up the stairs and he's trying to catch his soul. I
And when
swear,
he bends
the
down,
mummy
it's
was
like, no.
yeah. He jumps into the scene like, no.
We're talking about the mummy. I'm sorry, people.
Mummy
We
and
don't-
Mummy too, because it happened in both films.
I've got to say, Mummy 1, really good. Mummy 2, very good, but not as good as Mummy 1 because it was a bit too slapsticky. In
And they
parts.
had money at that point, and like, you know, it became a bit like,
Everyone got better haircuts.
yeah.
There was a kid in this one.
And I think it was about from the kid's perspective. It was no longer from the brother and sister wanting to go to a Nux, Hamanatra. It stopped being about that.
And also, I feel like, what's her name?
Rachel Weisz.
Rachel Weisz. Rachel Weisz.
Rachel Weisz.
Put your head in a vice. I think she looks more like half Arab, half English in the first one, and she just seems like a random English chick that has a blonde baby.
I think at the time, in the first film,
They didn't
she
make
had
that
that
clear.
thin eyebrows like from the 1920s.
Yeah.
You know, she was very much period, like you're saying.
Yeah.
And yeah, then she just felt a bit more Hollywood glam, you know,
Yeah,
in a way in the second one. And then they toughened her up. You know, all of a sudden she's good at swordplay. She's no longer the damsel in distress.
Yeah. Like I say though, man, I actually might have a thing for like
Yes, you do.
what?
Thin eyebrows.
No, I was gonna half Middle Eastern, half white chicks. They're like sometimes they got these like piercing blue eyes with really dark features. I'm like, damn, let me chat to you really quick.
We know a few.
Okay, give me the names.
Can't give her names because she listens to this.
I'm joking.
She listens to this.
Oh no.
So yeah, and we don't even talk about the Mummy 3 because, you know,
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, cool. So we
Should
don't
we-
talk about it 'cause we haven't seen it.
Should we do a watch?
No, we should be chit.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense. Yeah, firstly, they got together. She must have been in her early 20s. Yeah,
yeah. She's
early
a
20s.
student.
Okay, he must have been in his mid 20s.
I'd say
They have a
almost
kid
30.
who's about, I want to say 8 years old.
Yeah,
Okay, so now they're in their early to mid 30s, right?
I would say he was closer to 40 than 30s. Yeah.
All right, he's 40. She's
Actually,
in
no,
her-
you're right. No, go with what you say.
Okay,
Yeah.
early to mid 30s, yeah. And then in Mummy 3, their kid is easily 18 to 20 years old. Okay, Alex
Yeah.
is 18. So that makes them. So I'm gonna whack another 10 years on top. That makes them like in their
50s.
50s.
40s,
They do not.
50s.
They do not look like age appropriate for the actor they picked for the son.
No, they don't.
And I'm just like, who is this man? Who's this new man? Oh, is that your son? And you both haven't aged enough to have this. Oh my god, no.
Why didn't you just pick the same kid?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was too close. Like they skipped in terms of the time jump. Didn't match the real life time jump. You know, Mummy 3 was not that far away
But
from Mummy
Rachel
2.
Verse is not in it, is she?
No, she was like, no, I'm not coming back. Fuck that.
Did they recast her?
Yeah, they did.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they fucking recast her. And then the whole mummy thing also wasn't set in ancient Egypt, which is the whole point of the mummy. it's set in China, and that's why they wanted to break the Chinese market, and they included what's his
Jet
face.
Li.
Exactly. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think what they should have done is made that a separate film.
It could have like integrated the Chinese thing into Egypt, like have like a mad
Silk
sort of
Road.
like a Chinese mummy there. Like, oh my god, this shouldn't be here. This is 20,000 miles away from where it should be.
Yeah.
It's like the emperor's son came here to die, and they've been looking for this royal seal for centuries. And so you got to fight loads of Chinese guys, Russian guys.
Yeah.
We've already rewritten it, man.
We are, and you know what? Like, I think I saw a TikTok today, and it was talking about the reboots that are currently going on, and why are we getting these reboots when no one's asking for them? I think The Mummy as a reboot would actually be really good as long as it's done good.
They've done it though.
No, an actual reboot with like that's about fucking not the Mummy from the Dark series, not like the gothic.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, not that Mummy. I mean, like,
believe-
yeah, I'm talking about a Noctrune Moonin, you know, and what's his face? What's the guy's name? Emotep.
Imhotep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, Alex.
Was that Mummy a bad film? Like really terrible?
Alex, all right, you haven't watched it, have you?
What, the Tom Cruise one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I watched it twice.
Oh, okay. I don't think it was a bad film. I think it was a bad attempt at a reboot, or a bad attempt at starting a franchise.
I feel like the cast was too big for something like this. I feel like Tom Cruise shouldn't be running around like
In the desert, acting like he's a normal guy.
Brendan Fraser, like he's younger than Brendan Fraser or something. Do you know what I mean? I don't think not just Tom Cruise, but also fucking what's his name?
Russell Crowe.
Played Jekyll and Hyde. I don't think. Also though, I've not ever given Cara Delevingne any credit for anything, but ever since I seen her play guitar behind her back, I give her some credit. And I didn't mind her in
Guitar,
Cara Delevingne. No,
she's not in that.
no, she's not in it. It's what's
What
her
are you
name?
talking about?
You know I'm getting confused between that and fucking
What?
Suicide
Valerian.
Squad.
Oh, I thought you think.
There's too many things between this and Suicide Squad. Mummy and Suicide Squad, they had the same plot.
Yep. Yep.
Like an ancient witch or mummy that could come and destroy the earth with pestilence.
It's
And
like, oh, please stop. Just stop. What was the name of that woman? Rachel Weisz. What was the name of the Universal? The Mummy. I think it was under Universal, right? The Mummy's Curse.
Tom Cruise's Mummy.
Tom Cruise's Mummy. The Hammer series. Films.
2017.
Wait, how many films did the Scorpion
It
King
was
get?
Sophia.
Alex, the
what's her name?
Scorpion King had 5 films.
Oh
my god!
You lied to me before, Kathleen.
Alex, I've never lied to you in my life, Alex.
I heard they were doing a new thing,
Alex. The Scorpion King. Yeah, that's the first one. Alex,
Rise of the what?
Rise of the Warrior. Okay. Battle for Redemption. And it's got fucking Hellboy actor in it. The Quest for Power. And the Book of Souls.
Wait, who's in the second one? Is that John Cena?
I don't know.
No,
I
that's
don't know.
that second one looks like. I didn't know there was a second one.
Alex, it's 5.
Who's in the second one?
Alex. Michael Coupton. I don't know. Karen
Coupon?
David. I don't know. All these random people that I have no idea who they are. Oh, Jesus.
Wait, what's the Scorpion King's name?
Oh, what's his name? Isn't he Arcadian? Matthias.
Sargon of Akkad.
The Hand of Sargon. Jesus.
Catherine, these posters look like the Indian Bollywood movie posters.
They do. They're just big heads with a
Wait,
dusty
Catherine,
background.
it's got No, it's not Imhotep. It's
Thank
the guy I
God.
always thought was Imhotep.
Alex, it's got Billy Zane. The
Billy
third
Zane,
one.
that's what I was saying. Billy Zane.
Billy Zane. Why is Billy Zane?
Harry, you know when I first saw Mummy, I thought Imhotep was played by Billy Zane because they had the same kind of eyebrows.
They look the same.
But is it Heyman? Not Heyman Trusso.
I swear, why is Billy Zane so famous? I swear. He's just like a cult. He's like Will Wheaton. Hasn't done much, but still like cult level. massively loved. If you mention his name,
all right, carry on. Look.
like
All right.
Phantom.
As a kid,
300.
right, Billy Zane has popped up like Forrest Gump for me, right? He's in Back to the Future, right?
Yes.
He's one of the bullies.
Yes, he is the pretty one. Yeah, he's one of the bullies behind Biff.
Pretty one.
Yeah, because if you look at him,
Right?
he's like the pretty one. Yeah. behind
Dad
Biff.
always loved Phantom.
Yes. So when they did the live action,
He was in that.
yes.
I was too young to watch it, but I
I think
remember
it was Phantom 300 or 900.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but it was into the Shadow that Walks. It was just like, this is like a white. No, this is like Tarzan,
Yeah,
but like in a suit.
futuristic.
And then, all right, okay, so and then he's in a film I hate the most, Titanic.
I just knew. I was like, yep, Titanic.
And then he pops up in Zoolander.
Yeah.
And by then he's already an icon in my head. I've never seen anything he's in fully.
Yeah,
But I'm like,
100%.
that's Billy Zane.
Fucking Billy Zane.
So like, I've always liked Billy Zane for what he's able to do.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say he was a good actor. He's just there at the right time, right place.
You know what? I feel like he's also got a really good name. Like you're
No.
not gonna forget that. Like, is that his actual name?
Dave Bautista's in
William George Zane Jr.
It's
Alex,
exactly
you're
the
right.
same.
Dave Bautista, isn't it?
So.
In Scorpion King 3.
Scorpion King 4.
Alex, wrong Perlman. Yeah, that's his name.
Victor Webster comes back.
Oh, Alex, sorry. Go back to Scorpion King 3. Cassandra comes back. You know, the love interest from Scorpion King, the first one. You know, the princess.
Yeah, well, so let it load. Let me load. So, all right. What's her name? Crystal V.
Her name's Cassandra, or the actress, or the
Oh, no, it's
Kelly Yu.
It's like they went to China in this. There's a black guy called Zulu Kondo.
That sounds super racist.
Oh, straight away.
All right, okay. Scorpion King 4, yeah. It continues the story after the events of Scorpion King 3.
I should hope so.
And it does have Victor Webster as Matthias, Will Kemp, Barry Boswick. It's got none of the people from the
Rutger
last film.
Hauer's in it. He's a famous guy.
How's it got none of the people from the last film?
Well, they probably all died. He probably killed them all.
Oh, God. That's just tragic.
Roykus. Roy Nelson plays a guy called Roykus.
Rickus.
It's like, we'll just give you your own name, put cuss at the end of it.
Hell yeah.
Nah, man. Do you know when, Catherine,
What the
when I was a
fuck?
kid, there was a film called Universal Soldier
Yeah, I remember. I love that film.
with the Brussels from
Jean-Claude-
Brussels
Yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
and
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren, right?
Mm.
I was so hyped up for the second movie to come out.
Oh, no.
But when it come out,
No.
they're not in it.
At all.
And what happened?
Because
Why?
it's a straight-to-video one. It's like, we want to continue the franchise.
Is it
but we
just
can't afford
all
it.
sequels after 1979 never had any of the same cast?
Basically. Even look at
Apart from Star Wars. and
look
that.
at Starship Troopers.
Oh,
That's another one.
That came up the other day at MAP the other day. Right, so I'm talking about Starship Troopers, right?
Yeah.
They're like, we're talking about a military film that just was shit. It was a film that you didn't get the first time watching it or something like that, or like the worst sci-fi that's like not even satirically funny. And I was like, Starship Troopers. I'm like, I went 2. Like, oh.
Jeez. The anticipation, man. The anticipation.
But the thing is, with what happened, right? I remember that woman, the captain of the ship, the spaceship, getting crushed
Yeah.
by the doors,
Cut in half.
and then magically being in the second movie.
She's in the second film.
She's the captain of the base.
But she's dead.
It's like a zombie movie. Not the same actress, different character.
Oh, no.
Plays the same role. Do you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
no.
I'm like,
Whoever did
it's
that.
essentially like a zombie movie, isn't it? Like they're stuck on a base or something like that.
Is it? I don't know. I never
Yeah,
watched
it's
Starship
like one
Troopers
of those-
2.
It's just set in one place, and it's.
But
like,
is that budget?
It's one of those films where one person dies every other second or every other minute. Like the lights go out and someone's gone or something like that. It was like a
That's the
murder
ultimate-
mystery.
I was going to say Wink Murder, like the ultimate Wink Murder.
Yeah, it was. That's what it felt like. Anyway,
Jesus
it's been over a decade
Christ.
since I've seen it. I'm probably totally wrong.
Jesus.
Probably so wrong.
Oh my God.
So was there a fifth one?
Yeah, Book of Souls. I just had to turn it off.
Like my phone wouldn't even go to the 5th one. It would just show me the first 4.
It's so painful, Alex. I just want to look for the Mummy. Okay, so going back to the Mummy Tom Cruise really quick, I think there's 5 reasons why it didn't work as a film. Like you're saying, the first one is the cast was too big. Tom Cruise is not the actor who's going to do like X, Y, and Z to build the story. It's going to be about him, you know? He's too egotistical. And 2, I think like they didn't build enough of the story up. It kind of went really quick. I felt like it was a quick film, you know? And they relied heavily on like the you know, his mate as the comedic. I think, you know, the actor from New Girl, Nick. He was the comedic part, you know, that lightened the load, but it just was a bit meh. 3, you had the woman who just ended up being a damsel in distress, and I think maybe they were duplicating the Mummy film, the first one, the Brandon Fraser one, with that, but she wasn't compelling. There was no, you know how like in the first Mummy, Brandon Fraser with Rachel Weisz, they had good chemistry. They had really good chemistry.
I think they had brilliant chemistry. I think they were 2 very good actors that could be serious and bubbly.
Yes.
Whereas Tom Cruise, I watched Tropic Thunder last night.
That
was going to be the last thing I talk about. But
I love that film.
Tropic Thunder, I watched it last night, and I'd probably say that's his best role.
Tom Cruise?
In terms of dynamic.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
In terms of being something else that he's not. He's definitely too like straight, and then
I would say that and Jerry Maguire.
Okay, Jerry Maguire, but there's other films where he's more bubbly, like Cocktail and that. There's other films where, like Magnolia, he puts on a blinding performance in that film. He's like being interviewed as this like self-help guy, and this woman's done a deep dig into his whole family and shit, and he's trying to keep a straight face, like and it's all shot on him, and so his expressions are supposed to react to the salacious questions this woman's asking him. So
I just feel like he's very boring, you know. So yeah, the Mummy, the new reboot Mummy was shit, and I'm glad it didn't work in the end.
Yes.
Shit.
Kathleen.
Yes, Alex.
I ask you this question every year.
What?
Does Tropic Thunder still hold up today?
Hold up by how? What do you mean by hold up?
Well, I'm gonna say I watched it for the first time yesterday, not on DVD or on pirate or wherever I watched it. The first few times I watched it, and there was so many more subliminal bits. Maybe I think they've edited it to correct the narrative.
Okay.
I realised one of the things I didn't like about the movie, and it's probably something to do with myself, that the only actual black character in there they made gay. And it wasn't like the fact he was gay.
Is he gay?
At the end of it,
the booty sweat guy.
At the end of it, he's with one of NSYNC.
Oh, he's with Lance. Yeah.
And like while him saying Lance was funny.
Yeah.
What's his name? Lance. Lance? Did you say Lance?
Did you say Lance?
That was funny, right? But like, I feel like I've been getting a lot of these idiots in my ear going, Hollywood is, like, supplanting stupid shit within black people and that. And so the 2 black people in this movie, or 2 black characters in this movie, one is actually a white guy and one isn't manly. They start putting in little things, subliminal things, and whereas it doesn't bother me now, and it didn't bother me then. I have to note that there isn't strong characters that I can identify with in this film.
Yes. Yeah.
Even though there's 2 black characters in this film, and I think it's because of the way today is that I didn't have to then, and somehow I need to now. Yeah,
that's quite interesting because I see it. It's very interesting. I see it differently because I'm seeing it. Obviously, I can't relate to anyone in the film, and I see it as a tableau of an experience that happened. You know, over there.
That's a better way to look at it.
And the reason why I'm looking at it so detached is because yes, I see the commentary about how a black person can't even be black because they've got to be Hollywood black, and that is Hollywood would rather employ a famous white guy to be black than a black person, and two, they've got that they have to have a product placement person there for advertising to take, to get a cut of their money.
Yeah.
And that is the black rapper,
Yeah.
And the black rapper, especially, black rappers since, I'm going to say, the 90s, there's been a hyper masculinity. There's, to be a man, you've got to be able to do this.
I feel that's decreased a lot in the last
No,
5-10
I'm talking
years.
about like it's taking a snapshot of.
So I'm saying,
that.
no.
It's not what our reality is, but it's taking a snapshot of that. And by them then saying, to the point that that man can't be who he wants to be, because he's got to portray what society says that black rappers are. Talking about booty sweat and like, busting a nut and da-da-da-da.
Busting a
like he can't be who he wants to be.
No, it's coming out. Kathleen, I have to say now, right? There is this rumor going around, like executive producers or like people from record labels getting rappers drunk and getting them like
filming
pictures
them
of
guys.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. There's the whole like Puff Daddy thing, allegedly. So I don't get like
on the list. But like, you know what I'm saying? So that happening in this movie, and this being the second thing being a rumor, I'm like, this film has affected society, even if it's subliminally, more than we know.
I think when some things are said finally, then people can be really honest about what actually happened. It's like when the world finally said, okay, R. Kelly did groom Aaliyah, then we can accept that R. Kelly is not a good guy. No matter how much we all used to sing I Believe I Can Fly, and we all like loved his voice and he was a voice of a generation, he did bad things and we can all say it now.
Yeah.
Weinstein guy, he did bad things. Now that one person said it or pointed it out, even freaking was Courtney Love, she said in an interview on the red carpet, for any young actresses who are wanting to become famous, if Harry Weinstein, that's his name, invites you to his room or his office, don't go.
Don't go, yeah.
She said that 10 years, 15 years before it all Me Too.
I mean, Catherine, it's one thing I didn't get, right? How people, and I think it's because not everyone sees everything I see, but even in that stupid movie, Fame, oh, you're a model. Oh, no, I'm not. No, let me take a picture. Come to my studio.
Yeah.
Right? That was a thing from then.
Yeah. I'm
telling you now, Dad joked about it, Mum joked about it. Casting couches have been a thing.
And
if you're still getting caught out by it, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. But then I have absolute sympathy for you to be being taken advantage of. But at the same time, it's been a known part of the industry. Literally, like acting was synonymous with being a prostitute for over 300-400 years.
But Alex,
that hasn't just got lost overnight.
But Alex,
do you know what I mean?
This is the thing. I've learned this from the British public, and just being alive during this time. People forget things.
Oh yeah.
So quickly. Like if you mention like, oh, do you remember Boris and fucking Neil Farage said that once we leave Brexit, whatever his name is, once we leave Brexit or leave the European Union, we'll have more money for the NHS.
The bus of doom.
They had it on the bus, Alex.
The bus of doom.
And what? Everyone's forgotten that, and they're like, no, Boris is a good guy. I'm like, wait. Do you not remember all the lies we were told? Are you fucking high? People forget things so quickly. Mm-hmm. And the way that being an actor is now advertised as a career, it is about glory. It's about your name being known. It's about leaving your legacy.
Ever since Oscars and red carpet thing with
it's glamorous to have that job.
It's glamorous to be an actor.
Exactly.
It's not like, and it's not that every actor gets into it for the glamour, but a good percentage do.
Yeah.
I would actually also caveat that there's some people that weren't actors to start off with are amazing at their job and they know what the real world's like a bit.
Yeah. I think some of the best actors are ones that have had a career in something else and went into acting in their like 30s, 40s, 50s, you know, because they're coming with a whole lot of life knowledge.
Life experience.
The only thing they lack on is maybe the history of certain techniques and certain, you know, plays and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it depends if they go into theatre or if they go into film.
Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, you've actually helped me line up something that was going strange in my head, because I was like, hang on a sec. Are they just sneak dissing me? Do you know what I mean? Like, not even. I felt like there was a sneak diss in there, but like at the same time, I had no problem with it at the time, so why should I have a problem now?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not different or changed, but I wouldn't say I would have had a problem with it. And then I didn't actually have a problem with it now. I just was trying to think of what they're trying to say.
Yeah, I think the problem is with looking at old things, especially when you see someone who represents you, it's hard to like take a step back.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes I get really pissed off because, you know, a lot of cinema, especially in the 90s, black women are always seen as the butt of the joke. We're seen as the one that you break up with, the one that you cheat on, the one that is hysterical, the one who does... I'm talking about a certain bit of cinema, not all cinema. Yeah.
About to say, you had Colour Purple.
Yeah, I'm not talking about all cinema. I'm talking about contemporary, popular, you know, TV shows and films. I'm not talking about, like, the ones that are, like, based off amazing books.
But I have to say, Kathleen, the 90s was the first time we had A-lister black women.
That's true. But, Alex, you see how far we've come. But if I go back and watch something like that, it does take me a second to step away from and contextualize what I'm looking at. You know, that's what I'm basically agreeing with you. I'm saying takes a bit to step back and go, okay, what am I actually looking at?
David, actually, I'm trying to think of who was the first A-list black woman.
Probably Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi.
Probably Whoopi Goldberg.
Straight up Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg.
I don't think there's another one for 20 years after that.
Yeah, and then Halle Berry.
Ooh.
Whoopi Goldberg, then Halle Berry. And then loads.
Vivica A. Fox.
And I think that's when they started clocking that the ones in the 90s who weren't as mega popular were like Regina King, you know, are really huge. But they had more of a slow burn going up, you know.
Regina King. Who played Tina Turner?
Oh, Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett.
She's also, but I would say she isn't the same level as.
She doesn't do enough work, but that's probably how the industry is.
She's huge. I think she hasn't got an Academy Award, has she?
No, she should have got it for that.
Definitely, I feel like she should be on the EGOT
best supporting
level.
on the.
Yeah.
But we didn't like the movie, did we?
I loved it. I just hated what happened to Tina, but I loved the movie. I thought it was really well done.
No, not Tina Turner. I'm talking about the Black Panther 2.
Oh, that was terrible. Black Panther 2 was so bad. But it was bad because it wasn't a Black Panther film. It was a memorial piece. And I think that it should be titled differently.
Yes. I mean...
It definitely needed to happen. You know, it was a film that needed to address the fact that something happened to T'Challa and how everyone mourns it. But I hate the fact that you also used it to bring in a new lot of people. And you didn't really get people grieving. It's like they just had to jump back into a war or something.
No, I feel like because everyone had enough, the cast had enough of all the work. They didn't really. If they needed another like a Avengers short or something, just to what you did next. Yeah. You know, because like, you know, Ant-Man saved the world, and he's gone on about like they're hinting at it that they didn't do anything afterwards because Ant-Man saved the world. Oh, no one remembers Ant-Man from saving the world. Do you know what I mean? Like I was there at the battle. Do you know what I mean? But you're Ant-Man. Who are you? Do you know what I mean? It's kind of, it's not as legendary because or epic because they didn't follow up with the story. Yeah, you know,
it's quite not painful, but I just feel like the whole MCU is really lost. You know, it's like they're shooting into the dark to see what sticks. Yeah. And I hate the fact that like they're kind of creating this now sort of world where it's going to be the US versus Wakanda in terms of wanting to grab their technology, wanting to grab. So they're showing like post-imperialism colonialism.
Post-imperial colonialism.
Yeah, it's showing a lot of that. And I'm like, I just want to watch comic book TV shows and movies.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Should we look on the end for this week?
Yeah, let's give it. Let's give it a
we're
clause.
about 2 hours in, exactly.
Sexy. All right, thank you so much for listening to our podcast.
Supposed to be a short one.
Yeah, it's a shorter one. We promised to like keep them slightly more shorter. Please do check out our social media. Cats can start posting reviews and push Alex to make more reviews on our Instagram.
What's the date today, Kathleen?
Today's the 1st of Nov. So this will probably go out next week.
Novichok.
Yeah.
That's a poison gas. Novichok.
Poison gas. Oh, geez,
yeah, that's what they use in Russia. Novichok.
The Russians. Alex, there's quite a lot of movies and TV shows coming up, so keep your eye posted.
Yes. And we gotta do like what's coming up. Watch this. You better watch it. You better watch it. God damn, it's Christmas already.
Yeah, all the Christmas stuff. I did a food shop this morning, and literally they were like packing and throwing away all the
sweets.
All the Halloween stuff, and it's gone straight into Christmas.
Oh man, what happens when that stuff gets into like a part? Because like
it's a landfill. It's on a landfill.
Why? I don't even like Halloween.
You know what? I thought I would like Halloween more as an adult, but I don't. I liked it more when I was younger.
I like to party at Halloween. Wear schoolly stuff. But then I watched this guy. I will show you later. It's Shannon Sharp talking to another guy. He's talking about his grandparents and like you had to sit quietly in the house if it was thundering and raining. That's how spooky they were. Like it's just God doing His work, and if you talked, you get a slap.
Oh Jesus!
In the middle of the strict religious house. Anyway, everybody, let me let you go.
Yes. Do check out our usual stuff, Alex. Thank you so much for another one.
Yes. We'll see you next time on WeView'd. Ba 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 ba. Bam bam.